Well, the shelter's still standing and the box is still here and untampered with, and I've just put the coffee on. Hello, back again. Shelter's still standing and my box is okay, so I'm here today to do a bit more work and some odds and ends and things. Just can hear the red kites and the pheasants at the moment. And it's a really gorgeous day. The sun's shining and it's actually really warm. So whether it will be this warm tonight, I don't know. We'll see. Pheasants on cue. I'm going to have a sit down and a cup of coffee and then start pottering about and doing various things and see how the day goes. Red kites in the distance. Faint sound of airplanes. And some pheasants about just over there. Right, that's my British Army dome tent mozzie net set up with the bed inside. I got a little bit bitten last time I was here. I was quite surprised because I thought I'd sprayed enough, but I'm not in the mood to get bitten tonight, so I'm going to go back to my favourite mozzie net. That's the dome tent opened up, and there inside is my breakdown bed, and all I'm going to do is put a thermarest on that and the sleeping bag, and that should be absolutely fine for tonight. These pound shop mats are great, they're invaluable, really good for your knees and handy. You can put them on chairs or on logs or whatever, and they are quite comfortable, so they're quite a good find. So a nice thing about this setup is there's lots of room under the bed to put stuff, so that's quite cool. Could do with a heavier hitting log ring. Alright, that should do it. Probably do. It's one of those days when as soon as you get a bit of birch bark together, the wind blows it away, or you knock it flying. Oh well, let's see. Come on. Gotcha. Oh, yep. Better get that on there quick. Right. I'll turn the camera around quick. Yeah. Phew. Right. I've got a little bag with some bits of birch bark in it. So I'm hoping that will take. Ah, just lost my feather stick. Let's see if this. Oh, you sod. See if he's taken or not. I've got all these little curls that I did. Come on then. Come on. It's not there yet. Some tiny bits. Yeah. Are we going to go? I think we might. Yeah, I think we might. Where's my other feather sticks? Oh God, what have I done? Oh, there it is. Hopefully that'll do it. No, of course all my wood's miles away, but let's see if this will get going first. Ooh. I've got some very dry kindling that I processed at home, so there's some funny noises tonight. Yeah, I've got this little bit of dry kindling which I processed at home. I always bring a few bits with me just in case, but it seems to be okay. It seems to be going at the moment anyway. Maybe not. Looks like we're okay. Just depends how dry this stuff is. Oops, sorry about that. I'm just going to dry some of this off while I'm at it. The fire steel I'm using is from Gearbest. No, should I say that again? Gearbest. I think they're Chinese, but £2 with a little wooden handle. And they work really well. I really like it. I saw it on the. There's a couple of Dutch guys who sort of do gear reviews. I saw it on there, and they're great. I've bought a few for sort of friends because they're so cheap. And then, instead of mashing up my knife, I now have lost. No, I should have kept that on the string. I have a little scraper that I bought, was a couple of quid as well. What have I done with it? I probably put it in my pocket or something stupid like that. I've got a bit of tissue there that can go up as well. Oops. Not there, mate, there. Oh, there it is. God, I should keep that on a string. This is just a little carbon tungsten scraper from a company called Contact Left, and it's good because I'm really knackering my knives, or the spines of my knives, and I can't keep sort of sharpening them. So, but yeah, that's really good. That does a really good spark. So I'm going to tie that back on. Right, this looks like it's going all right. Yeah, the other thing I always do, I've got my little pouch of bits and pieces. It's got bits of bark and stuff in there, birch bark and things, and that's always, I just keep that in my bag. It's really handy. Little homemade leather pouch, made out of an old leather jacket. Okay, looks like we're on. That's quite a nice little fire making kit, in fact, with my little tiny neck knife. I find the neck knife easier for scraping bark with, but yeah, that looks, you know, all works quite well. So fire looks like it's going. Let me. Yeah, fire looks like it's taken, and the usual Swedish cook pot next to it. The other reason I keep that there with water in is if, in case I need to put the fire out really quickly. So there's water there just to douse it, you know, straight away. I love this thing, it's great. Right, dinner tonight is halloumi, and I'm going to do that on the fire when I get some, when I get some coals, a bit of hummus, pita breads, and what I call kebab shop salad, which is sort of it's a bit like the salad you get in kebab shops, except I haven't got the tomatoes and cucumber, but it's sort of finely chopped cabbage, onions, red cabbage, stuff like that. One of these people, I've got a spiralizer and I actually use it, and that's what I use it for. So that's going to go on in the kebabs with the other bits. I've got to find my knife and fork now, I don't know what I did with them. Right. I forgot my chopping board. So the pan will do it. And then these are going on the little grill I've got, which I'll show you in a sec. Oh, smoky fire. Right, I'll bring you back when they're done. It is sod's law. As soon as you start cooking, the wind changes and comes straight into your face. Anyway, they're coming along nicely. That little grill is just one of those people use for baking, to, you know, like a cooling tray, and it's got little legs on it, and it works quite well. I should have cleaned it before I used it, but I'm sure the fire will have sterilised it. Just in case I don't feel like cooking, I always keep one of these in my bag. This one, look at that, £1.15. Just in case I'm not in the mood to cook, and I always stick a bag of rice in there as well. So it's just like army rations in a way. You can just, you know, heat them up in boiling water. They're good. So that's nearly done, and I've put the pita bread on just on the edge to warm through. I'm not going to cook it all the way through because that fire is still quite hot. I mean, so I'll just keep turning it and then bring you back. Good old tea tree wipes, good for cleaning your face and your hands, and smells nice too. I've got a feeling this is going to get messy. Let's see. So, hummus. Yeah, I think this is going to get messy. And I forgot to bring my... Oh, what was that? Squirrels are out to get me today. I forgot to bring my tongs. I only have some little tongs to do this with, but oh well. You know what, I'm just going to use my hands. Why not? Shove the halloumi in, and that's it. Right, brilliant. Definitely a bit meshy. Never mind, eh? All over the place. Hummus squirted everywhere. But hey. That dinner was really nice. A bit messy, but really nice. It's funny, there's a breeze today and the shelter's creaking like a boat. I hope it stays up, but we'll see. Ah, that's good. It's funny, after a couple of overnighters here, the work stress just goes. It's really nice. What is it about this fire tonight? It just can't decide which way to blow smoke. Anyway, so that sounds like a nuthatch. I saw Steve Crafty Veggie do something the other day. I think that's just going to do it anyway. Anyway, so a little bit of wine in a plastic bottle. Cheers. So I'm just going to sit and chill. Stop it. Bit of wine and God knows what else. Light this fire up a bit and just chill for the night. There should be quite a big moon tonight. It's not full moon tonight, but it should be quite a big moon, so I'll see if I can catch that later and see if the owls stop hooting again tonight. They were very loud last time I was here. You hear that creaking? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it's going to start getting dark soon. The wind's got up, the top of the pines are banging against each other. Okay, the moon's decided to go in a completely different place tonight. I thought it might appear where it was before. It's going to take hours before it's up there. So it's in the north. Gosh, this Pheasant City tonight, they're stomping around all over the place. I've had about 3 or 4 just come so close to me. Even with the fire going, they don't seem scared. Okay, pretty moon. It's not full, it's tomorrow night it's full, so we'll see how high it gets before I go to bed. Just the wind blowing. The animals are quieting down now. Just the sound of the creaking of the trees in my shelter. Look how well camouflaged that pheasant is. I can hardly see it. There she goes. Wow. There she goes. This is through the gauze of my down tent. The male's over there, but I can't get a clear shot of him. I love the whoop 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 noise they make. Very gentle sound. Yeah, this down tent and shelter does sort of act as a bit of a hide. I had a really good night's sleep. I was just watching the pheasants this morning. It's gone quite cold actually, it's quite a chilly day, but so I decided to go for a full English this morning. Well, not full English, egg and bacon. But I didn't bother lighting the fire, so I'm just doing it on my little burner. Yeah, time to put the eggs in. I never bother with anything flash for my eggs, I just chop the egg carton up and it's fine in the little bowl. Yeah, it was a really nice night last night. Slept really well, didn't get bitten, which is a really important thing. And pottered about a bit and had some fun. Got some things to do this morning, but shouldn't take too long and then I'll head back. But eat breakfast first. It's a proper breakfast, that is. Don't usually eat breakfast like this, but it's always a treat to have egg and bacon. And the fun of cleaning everything when you get home. Yum. I think it's going to have to be brown sauce. Every time I see these I try and get loads of them because they're just really handy. You know, they bring in a big bottle. This little 20 litre Miltec bag isn't bad really when you consider how much stuff you can get in it. I've not filled it completely up, but yeah, it gets quite a lot of stuff in there. And for me who likes not to carry too much but little and often, not bad. I haven't put the stuff in the front yet, this is just the main compartment. But yeah, it's not a bad little bag. You can get knives and everything in there. I don't like carrying great weights, so I tend to sort of carry small amounts, but do a couple of journeys maybe. Especially here where, you know, I've got access to the car not too far away. So yeah, good little bag. I just made a slight sort of addition to the shelter. I added a sort of side panel which is tied to the tree and weighted down. I mean the intention is just for the summer really, so I very much doubt it'll last the winter. But it worked last night, it kept me warm because that's where the wind was coming in last time I was here. But yeah, that'll do for now. We'll see how long it stands for. Well, the wood's still looking quite wintry. The beech aren't out yet. There's buds, but they haven't really sort of taken yet. But I reckon in about 3 weeks. The birch are out and the rowan are out, so it shouldn't be long. I bet it'll look a lot different next time I'm here.